Sagittarius, welcome. This is your 2024 yearly reading. I am very sorry I'm late getting this out to you. I've just had a lot going on and been sick. If you do hear any wheezing or coughing, I do apologize ahead of time. For those of you who are new here, this is a general reading. And please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. And it's not going to resonate with anybody. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out your other placements in your chart. Ooh, you got strong cards starting out here. Check out your other placements. Sometimes you find that those readings will resonate with you more. If it does resonate with you, please remember to hit that like button or leave me a comment so I know that the messages are being well received by you guys. Wow, you're starting out with some really strong energy here with the initiation card and the rebirthing card. This is right here at the beginning of this month where that's coming in. But you also have that Queen of Discs coming in as well. I'm not sure if that's your energy or somebody else's. If you're new here, I do hope you consider subscribing. We would love to have you. And it really does help my channel grow. I laid the first set of cards and then we clarify with a second deck. We'll also pull some oracle cards where we'll do best actions for you to take, and we will do a pick a card at the end where you can ask a question. That's definitely you coming in. You have the Ten of Cups. Wow, you have some very powerful cards. You are going to be asked to choose a path this year. But the path that you choose, there's a path opening that's going to lead you to this Ten of Cups, which is, and you have that right under this initiation card. And the initiation card talks a lot about spirit coming in to help you elevate upwards, to help you elevate up. That bird is not flying on its own. The energy is lifting that bird up. It's like spirit is here trying to help you, okay? And it's going to bring a time of reward. Different than the Ten of Pentacles, which is what we build, everything, all the choices we make helps to build the life that we want. The Ten of Cups is kind of a time of reward where spirit is saying, you know what, you deserve this. You deserve this happiness. You deserve all these good things. If you believe in karma, that's what I would consider the good karma card, okay? Playing out. Five of Discs. You may come across some financial restrictions, or you may be feeling left out in the cold in some way. I feel like you're going to be overcoming that. I think that's why that King of Wands is here. There's something going on with that, but we'll see. Okay, we're going to put these together because they came out together. Which is the Queen of Swords. This could be a Libra coming into your reading. Queen of Swords is very honest. She faces the truth. And she's not afraid to cut people out. With this Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups is a healing card, but it talks about choosing to walk away from situations that no longer serve you or choosing to heal from abandonment, okay? But you might have been felt left out in the cold by somebody, okay? And then, yeah, I feel like there's someone that you may choose to leave behind just because of how they're making you feel. We have the Five of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Four of Wands. Wow, that's okay. So it looks like somewhere in here, you know, if we're looking at these as months, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August. So July, August, September, this summer, you might run into a situation that you're going to have to deal with, okay? Time is fluid with tarot, so that's not going to be right for everybody, but let's say around there, okay? You have the High Priestess telling me you need to trust your intuition. Four of Wands, you're trying to develop a time of happiness and celebration, and you're taking action towards that, towards this end of the year here. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. Five of Cups, there's some kind of loss and grief. Someone you've known for a long time. You're looking for equal give and take, but you may choose your independence here and work really hard at building abundance and taking sure-footed movement towards things that you feel passionate about and who you dedicate yourself to. You're gonna need some strength this year to really envision what you want for your future and make some lifestyle changes. And I feel like either there's a water sign coming in for you. This could be indicate the dog's being pointed out to me. Something with a loyal friend, okay? That's in your social circle. All right, let's get a better idea of what's going on. I will say this is a time of rebirth for sure. You do have the rebirthing card, which is the Judgment card. This might be a time where you're going to need to let go of things that no longer should be in your life, okay? A lot of times when I see the Judgment card, I think of leaving things behind so we can really kind of come through and build the future that we want. Sometimes when we keep holding on to something, it ends up holding us back. And I feel like this year is going to be about letting the things go that aren't serving you anymore so you can move into something better for you, a new path that's going to lead to this reward, okay? And I feel like Spirit's here helping you to do that. Let's get the initiation card, please. Sagittarius. The Three of Pentacles. It's about the teams you dedicate yourself to, okay? So Spirit's here helping you elevate in the teams. This could be in work. It could be your home, but it's most likely in a work, possibly in a work situation. Let's see. I want one more on that, actually. One more, please. This has a lot to do with dedication. Yeah. And then you have the Wounded Warrior card. You're trying to recover from something, possibly something financially, okay? And especially with that Five of Discs there as well. So this could very well be a work situation, or this could just be a money situation where things are very difficult right now, coming in at the beginning of the year. Excuse me. But this is going to change for you, and you are putting up boundaries. Some of you guys, if this is about finances, you might be putting up very strong restrictions on where you can spend money, where you can't, how you're going to save, how you might invest, looking for new jobs. The Wounded Warrior card, or, you know, that's what I kind of consider it, is the Wounded Warrior. But she's putting up those lines, okay? She's making decisions. She's deciding what she does and does not want for her life. And this has to do with where you dedicate your money, where you dedicate yourself, your time, your energy, okay? Rebirth. Rebirth. The Five of Swords. One more. I feel like this guy's got a headache. One more, please. Five of Swords. Rebirth. You don't want any more conflict in your life. Yeah, you're taking quick action, and I've got that Eight of Wands here too. Taking action so you don't have to have these headaches of, let's say, drama and conflict in your life. You're letting that, that's where I was telling you that energy's coming in of kind of letting things go that aren't serving you anymore. Like it's giving you a headache. It's not helping you progress, okay? And you want to progress. You're very dedicated to doing that. Queen of Wands. Okay, so there could be a new passionate opportunity here with an earth sign. Okay, so if those of you looking for love, the gender doesn't matter, male, female. What matters is there could be somebody coming in who's very sensual, very nurturing, possibly an earth sign or has a lot of earth in their chart. And there could be a new passionate opportunity with that person. If that is not a person and you're not looking for love, that could also just be a new opportunity, a creative opportunity that could bring abundance for you. Two of Wands. But for some of you, I am feeling like it's a person. The Sun. Yeah, that's what I was telling you about, this new path opening up, taking you to that Ten of Cups. The Sun's kind of saying the same thing. This is something good and happy and joyous. And there's going to be a lot of success and illumination. And I feel illumination coming in for you this year. Like just new truths, new ways of seeing something is what I'm kind of getting, a new way of seeing something. And I feel like the Sun card's kind of bringing in that illumination here once you choose a different path. And that might, again, I feel like it's about letting things from your past go, like just letting it go. The Four of Wands, that Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. Yeah, they're kind of saying the same thing too. Having a life where you're very happy and celebrating and can enjoy things. The Two Four of Wands, a Ten of Cups and the Sun. I mean, that's beautiful. King of Wands, please. Yeah, you're transitioning into success here. You're claiming a victory here in your own energy. So that's great. I mean, this is going to be I'm not saying you're not going to have challenges this year. You clearly are going to have some challenges, possibly in finances and business. But you're building and receiving a life here that you want. It's very successful, very happy. You're becoming very victorious this year. The Knight of Wands. You're heading out boldly to overcome this Five of Discs energy, which the Five of Discs is probably my least favorite card in the tarot deck. It just talks of, you know, it could talk of poverty. It could talk of abandonment and feeling so alone. It could talk about being very restricted and feeling like you have no freedom. So the Five of Discs is probably my least favorite card, but you're overcoming this with this Knight of Wands energy here, which is, again, one of your energies. But the Knight of Wands, very bold. He is not afraid to take movement. The World, yeah. This is a completion to some kind of lesson or goal for you. And to me, I think this is a lesson, and it talks about that abandonment, okay? This is all coming out together. The Queen of Swords, she can cut somebody out like nobody else can, because she just looks at the truth and the justice in a situation. And she looks at it very logically. She's not cold, like she can be, in the negative energy of it, but she's just very honest with how she sees things, and she communicates honestly as well. And there's some kind of lesson you have to complete here on choosing to walk away from things that aren't serving you anymore, or healing from past abandonment, from things that hurt you, okay? And figuring out how to let that go and heal it within your heart, so it doesn't affect you in your future, okay? Five of Wands, please. Five of Wands. Clarified by the Five of Wands. Let's see if I can get one more. There's just obstacles and challenges to getting where you want to go with that Five of Wands. It's like, you see him kind of trying to walk this tightrope, trying to get where he wants to go, up into the sun, right? Up to that sun, you know, but it's tricky. Okay, so you got a tricky path this year, but it's leading you to the right places. I don't even feel like there's another card coming out for that. I just think it's saying, listen, there's going to be some obstacles and challenges, but you're going to get there. The High Priestess. The Hermit. And the Seven of Swords. Again, I feel like this has something to do with possibly secrets, illusion. You know, secrets, illusions, lies with the double. I mean, I just feel like there's a lot of moon energy here, okay? And with the sneakery that comes along with the Seven of Swords and then all this moon energy, there might be some sneaky behavior, and you're going to have to really make sure you're seeing it. Now, this could be sneaky behavior within yourself, where you're trying to hide things under the moon that you don't want to deal with, that you're going to have to in order to get through these obstacles and challenges. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean that someone else is being sneaky. Sometimes we're sneaky within ourselves. So it's asking you to go within here in this Hermit. It's asking you to go within, take that time within to really see what's going on inside of yourself, okay? And not allow yourself to trick yourself, kind of pull out what's been hidden, all right, and deal with it. We all have those things. Four of Wands. So there's going to be possibly a lot of internal things you have to deal with, especially with this abandonment and the World card, and then this High Priestess with the Hermit and the Seven of Swords, all these obstacles and challenges. But I almost feel like they are within yourself, like aligning yourself, really seeing things clearly with that Queen of Swords. And it might be because of someone else's behaviors, you've kind of pushed everything under that moon. But for some of you, that isn't the case. Death and rebirth, another rebirthing card. This is a strong rebirthing year for you guys in order for you to get to that time of happiness and reward, okay? So certain things have to come to an end so the new beginning can begin. You're at the end of the major arcana here with the World card. You have the Death card, okay? And there was another card that let me know. Oh, yeah, the rebirthing card up here, the Judgment card. Okay, strong energies for cycles ending and new beginnings, okay? So that's good. I mean, that's how life goes. 8 of Wands, please. And this is a powerful year for you guys. You're taking action on overcoming being in your own way, okay? With the 8 of Swords, notice she's absolutely fine, but when she looks in that mirror, she feels like she's all tied up. She's blindfolded. There's all these things coming at her, possibly people, you know, pulling at the strings on her. But in reality, she isn't all tied up. She can do whatever she wants. And I feel like that's what you're taking action on this year, is making sure you're not all tied up in things you don't need to be tied up on, that you're seeing things clearly, that you're not getting up in your own head and in your own way. And this could be, you know, something small for some of you and something very big for others. But you're taking an action this year on overcoming that. Let's see, again with that moon energy. Oh my goodness, the moon, which could be a Pisces, okay? But yeah, I really feel like these are things hidden within yourself, okay? And a lot of it's because I feel like you've had to be so strong. But now this year it's time to really complete these cycles and so you can move on to some really happy times, some real times of joy and reward and, you know, all these good things coming in for you. The Temperance, that's your own card here. Yeah, it's time to uncover those things. And it's going to change the foundation of your life. Could have something to do with somebody who's been in your life a long time that has nostalgic value, or this could be childhood things that you're unburying this year or having to deal with this year that could be very difficult. There's some loss and grief associated with it, and possibly some struggle with finances, or just a needing to guard yourself. But you get new clarity, all right? And you learn to protect yourself very well. Back to your King of Wands and that Queen of Swords. Okay, so it's almost like saying you got to have that strength of that King of Wands with that honesty and ability to cut things out with that King of Swords in order to move towards victory here. All right, let's get best actions for you to take this year. Oh, this is a very actually powerful reading for someone, or for a lot of someone's, but okay. 6 of Cups. I feel for most of you this has to do with your childhood, okay, or something from a long time ago, something that's been in your life a long time that you're dealing with. It has a lot of value to you because it's a cup energy, something you love, something that you've cared about. Some of you are going through some really deep things that you have that are surfacing this year for you, okay? Again with that 8 of Wands, that's shown up all 3 decks for you. You got to take action on this. You got to communicate honestly. 7 of Wands, in order to learn how to protect yourself, okay? Sometimes protecting ourselves is simply walking away. All right, let's get some oracle cards for you. Victory. Yeah, that's exactly what I see. Lots of victory for you this year with that 9 of Wands, this 10 of Cups, that 4 of Wands, that 6 of Wands. There's victory here for you on this. Financial constraints. I can see that in the cards as well. Which again, that may not apply to everybody, but it does apply to some of you. Financial flow. Yeah. For some of you, like I said, this has to do with career, finances. For some of you, some of you might be holding on to old beliefs about money, okay, that come from our childhood. And it's stopping you from being able to create that financial flow, and it's keeping you in that financial constraints in this Five of Discs, okay? Where sometimes when we grow up without a lot, sometimes we can think money is bad or we're not good enough to have that kind of money. If that applies to you, I encourage you, you know, to really try to take a look at a new perspective on money. Visualization. Excuse me. And I believe the Three of Wands came out for you somewhere in here, which talks about a time of visualization where you kind of sit there, and that's what this card reminds me of, is the Three of Wands. And you kind of look out and you're trying to figure out, where do I want to go? Where do I want to head? What do I want to create in my life? And, you know, when you're in that spot, that time where you can create anything, you can create a whole new path if you make the right decisions. What do you want to create and where do you want to go? And I feel like a lot of this year is about that for you. Dolphin spirit, this and that are true. Dolphins, they're great communicators. They're very playful, intelligent creatures, okay? Personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strengths are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities. And that is, in this deck, there's animal cards, but there is a personal choice card. And I do find that comes out sometimes, especially in general readings. Okay. And you also have that dolphin here. We're going to get one more from this deck because I'm feeling like I want to. Sagittarius. Transformation. Shed, let go, make room for greatness. Yes, exactly. That is exactly a lot about what this reading is about. Okay. And we are going to go ahead and do a pick a card. I am going to lay down 4 cards. You go ahead and think of your question. I will do the best I can to give you a yes or no answer, but that it can be very difficult with tarot. What I will do is give you a brief description of the card, and you're going to have to make those connections yourself using your intuition based on, you know, the question you are asking. Okay, take a deep breath in, release, and pick the card that feels right to you. Okay. Card 1, the Four of Wands, which comes up in your reading a couple times. Yes, the Four of Wands talks about, it's also that 11-11, okay? But it talks about marriage, it talks about a happy home, a happy life, a time of celebration, parties, weddings, holidays. Temperance, yes, that's your own energy, all right? And it also talks a lot about, oh, and I'm getting the doves here, something about peace, okay? But It talks a lot about keeping yourself tempered and in balance. The Chariot. Yes, and this could be a Cancer for some of you. And it talks about taking movement towards victory, like just being ready to go. It's one of the fastest moving cards in the deck. The Nine of Pentacles. I say yes. It talks about independence, enjoyment, and solo pursuits. It talks about abundance and luxury, feeling really good. It's that step before that Ten of Pentacles where you've built your legacy here. Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here with me today. Again, I apologize for not getting this out to you sooner. I will be putting out a subscribers yearly too if this doesn't resonate with you. And again, check out your other signs. Please remember to hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. And if you feel like this is your reading, leave me a comment down in the comment section below if you have any questions or anything you want me to know. Leave that down there. I always read them and I always answer. Until we meet again.